Welcome, welcome, and welcome to the Le'ah Yahudah Radio Show, coming to you live tomorrow from Warsaw, Poland. And this is a recording of tomorrow's show. I have a very humbling show tomorrow, and tomorrow's show will be about when the mind, when the mind is heavy, mental health, grief, and hope. Yahuwah, I said Yahuwah is near to the brokenhearted. Peace unto everyone again. This is a very emotional, humbling, grievous show for tomorrow. As my family back in America, and even myself right here, are going through a grieving time, and I send my condolences back to my family back home in America, and to my aunt, my uncle, my cousins, my loved ones. My condolences as well, right here from the Le'ah Yahudah Radio Show in Warsaw, Poland. As we lost a loved one on the 19th of July. And I just want to come from a place just to say, lean and depend on Yahuwah in all things, because I've been there. I've been there as far as mental health. I've been called all kind of names. I'm familiar with the mental illness. Even my older two children father suffers from mental illness, literally. Yes, literally. So I am familiar. There are all different types of ways of we can talk about mental illness. We can talk about, and all of us somewhere on our journey in our lives have experienced or have ran across someone or know someone who may be dealing with mental illness. And it's also silent. Yes, it can be very silent, because who would know what you're feeling and what you're thinking and what you're planning to do? Mental illness is very serious, and I am too familiar with it, very familiar with it. So tomorrow's show is very humbling, and we're going to talk about when the mind is heavy, mental health, grief, and hope. Yahuwah, I said Yahuwah, which is the creator of the heavens, the earth, the seas, and all that is within them, is Yahuwah alone created. You don't get no higher than Yahuwah, because he's the one that created you. He's the one that know everything. And I've been trying to tell people this forever, since my awakening, 2014, 2015. And most people say, be quiet, we don't want to hear it. And they want to believe whatever they want to believe. So to each his own. But I will continue with the Le'ah Yahudah Radio Show, coming to you, bringing truth. I don't bring lies. I bring truth, and I bring what's written out of Torah and Tanakh, Old Testament only. Okay? So sometimes we spend so much time asking people, how are you? And they'll tell you, they can tell you I'm okay. I'm sure people aren't going to let you know everything about them if they're suffering and going through things. I mean, I'm not at that point in my time in my life. How are you? That we never stop being, long enough to really listen and to answer. Okay. Many people are smiling on the outside while carrying pain on the inside. That's the truth. And some are grieving, some are exhausted, some are battling depression. I'm like I said, I'm too familiar with this, so I'm not pointing at any direct person, because I could be pointing and talking about myself. That's how real this mental illness is. I suffer from PTSD, and I'm sure most Black Americans do, and that's what I'm calling you right now, Black Americans. Yeah, as a group. You suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. At least I know I do, with all the things that I've witnessed and been through: rape, molestation, murder after murder in America, seeing it live on TV, your own people, George Floyd and Sonia Massey, just that's post-traumatic stress disorder, and we just are numb to these things because they happen, and people get away with it, and nothing is really done about it. A 1-year-old baby being shot, killed, murdered like a dog, a little boy, young boy, that could be my son, grandson, shot in the back. I mean, it's just the just the same old rhetoric over and over again. And for me, I have post traumatic stress disorder. Police bamming at my door back in America, and going to jail for whatever reason, this and that there, just even for my own goofy mistakes. I'm just being real. Let's just be real, because I'm not one to keep up with the Joneses. I don't give a darn about the Joneses and what they're doing and what they have and what I don't have. Because me, all of my trust, all of my strength comes from the Creator, Yahuwah. Yeah, so I made some changes in my life, and I had to separate myself for my mental safety, my mental health, even for my child. And if people aren't walking along the lines and the standards that I'm walking, I really don't want to have any closeness to them. I really don't. But people that think like me and understand me, those are people I can rap with and deal with. They understand and they know. So many people are smiling on the outside while carrying pain on the inside. And some are grieving. Some are exhausted. Yeah. Some are battling depression. Some are struggling with anxiety. Some feel forgotten. And some, let me add this here, people expect so much from you. They have high expectations of you. You can't live off of people's expectations. You got to live off of the Most High Yahuwah, what He expects from you. And I'm not a preacher. Let me remind you, and I'm not religious. I don't practice religion. This is my culture. This is embedded in me, the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High Yahuwah. And this is really the only way to live today. So I'm just telling you the truth. You can accept the raw truth or you can deny it. Okay? Because people are leaving here. People are suffering. People are going through things. People feel they have no hope. They don't know who to turn to, what to do. But I'm here as a voice to say, YAH. It's your breath. YAH. Yahuwah. It's all in you. You just have to search and seek and bring it out. Some are struggling with anxiety. Some feel forgotten. Some are simply trying to make it through one more day. And that's how I live. Just one more day by day, wait on YAH. The truth is, we never really know. No, we never really know what another person is carrying, and we do not. You can say whatever you want to say. It's nothing you could do. So don't you feel guilty. Don't you feel bad. Don't you feel bad. I know you're sad and you're grieving, but just don't feel bad. Just don't feel overwhelmed. Because the truth is, we never really know what another person is going through. No. Over the last few days, again, my own family has experienced a heartbreaking loss. Out of respect for my family, I won't be sharing all of that today. But it has reminded me of how precious life is and how important it is to love each other, to call on YAH, to serve Yahuwah, because that's our lifeline. I never knew this before 2014. No. But I've been searching and seeking, and I found that this is the truth, and this is what's been preserving me, is Yahuwah. All these years has been preserving me against my enemies, against the negativity, against the attacks on my own mind. Is Yahuwah has been preserving me. So it also has reminded me that conversations about mental health are not just from one community and one nation or one family. They touch people all over the world. And sometimes we do not recognize the silent battles that people are facing. No, we don't. And that is why on tomorrow's show, I want us to slow it down. I want us to reflect. I want us to encourage each other. And remember that no one should have to carry their burdens completely alone. I mean, and if you're going to carry them alone, you carry them with Yahuwah. That's what I do. I'm carrying a lot over here. on this side of the world, living in many different countries, longing for my children, my grandchildren, even to kiss my parents and hug them. But what can I do? America is not safe, and I have no interest in going back. But I pray I see my family on this side. The Tanakh often speaks about broken hearts, sorrow, mourning, and hope. And it reminds us that Yahuwah sees the tears we cry, hears the prayers we whisper, and never remains always so close to us, Yahuwah, even in seasons of pain. So on Thursday's show, we'll read those Tanakh scriptures together and talk honestly about grief, emotional burdens, compassion, and hope. And my prayer is that this program, the Le'ah Yahudah Radio Show, tomorrow will encourage someone who feels alone, and that I will comfort someone who is grieving, and that it will inspire us to check on our family and our friends and our neighbors and even those we haven't spoken to for a long time. You know, we just don't know what people are going through. We just don't know. So until then, may Yahuwah keep you, may Yahuwah strengthen you and give you peace, and remind each of us that even in life's darkest moments, that there is still hope. So I will see you tomorrow. It probably will be uploaded Friday, if not Saturday. Praise Yahuwah.